Hi and welcome to this video tutorial on how to use Screencast-o-Matic for recording and training purposes. In this video we're going to be looking at the paid version of Screencast-o-Matic. However, the free version does allow you a 15-minute use window, as well as I believe some brief editing capabilities. Now I do encourage you to go with the paid version, as a 3-year license does cost about $30. So very much worth it. I know I've been utilizing this piece of software for, well, nearly 7 years at this point, and I can't recommend it enough. It is absolutely fantastic. So in Screencast-o-Matic, we can just quickly open up the program here. In this case, it might be running a little bit longer just because I am using another screen recorder to, well, record this screen recorder. All right, once you have Screencast-o-Matic opened up, you can see you're given this kind of a nice program window where you can either choose to record, you can build out scripts, you can restore videos, you can import videos, you can do a lot of great stuff in here, as well as update the program. In this case, I want to record a new video. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at how to use Screencast-o-Matic to record, let's say, a lesson for class. So you may have noticed that now it's just showing our screen with this little window open up here. Let me get rid of that guy. All right, here we can choose if we would like to record our entire screen, just the webcam, or both. What's nice about using both is it does put a little webcam window where you choose to place it, but normally it is located in the lower right-hand corner. Webcam will only record your webcam, and screen will only record your screen. Here you can choose the max time limit you would like. If you would like to make sure you don't go past, say, 15 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, you can choose that. Or you can do no max and record for as long as you want. Under size, you can choose the size you would like. If you would like to do a 480p screen, it's pretty tiny there. A 720p screen, a little larger. You can choose to do only the active window that was up, so you can see that is actually recording my recording software there. Or, as I personally recommend, just always go with the full screen. Full screen is a lot easier for what you're showing. Now, one of the great things about when you're trying to choose what you would like to record, you can actually drag these little markers here. So maybe you're working with a specific program and you only want to show that and have a really up-close look at it. You could actually drag this out to the size that you wanted, and it would be good. For our purposes, I'm going to be using full screen. And then in narration, this is where you can choose the microphone that you would like. Now I am using a device that's encoding, doing some heavy-duty encoding processing for my audio. So I'm going to choose that, but you could use your microphone array. If you have a webcam plugged in, you could choose the webcam microphone, or you can go with whatever your system default microphone is. Here you can see that if I were to test it, I'll test the USB audio codec. You can see that I am picking up myself talking there. And I could also test that playback if I wanted to by just talking into it. Now that we have that selected, you can choose if you would like to record computer audio with it. This is great if you are having to record a video. Perhaps you have a video within your slideshow or presentation that you would like recorded. Or you need your participants to understand certain sounds come from when you click on stuff, right? What the notification sound might be. Under Preferences, you can choose a hotkey recording. This is probably one of the most important things you can use for recording is the hotkey for starting and pausing a recording. This allows you to just go straight from your keyboard, not having to fumble around, move your mouse to click pause, which might look a little weird during the presentation. You can also do a draw and zoom feature, which is fairly nice. What that looks like here, let me exit that out, we'll go screen, I'll pull up the draw and zoom here. Draw and zoom allows you to then choose if you'd like to draw on something, maybe you want to highlight something specifically. In this case, maybe I want to have a speech bubble right here, and then I could text into it, like that. You can choose font size. You can do capture cursor while drawing, and you can also erase your entire screen. To exit out, we just click escape. When we are ready to record, we just click this large record button, or in my case, I'm going to press Alt-P on my keyboard to record, and you get a nice countdown, so it allows you to prepare for it. Now that I'm recording this presentation, perhaps I would like to be in my presentation itself. Now, I do encourage you that when you are doing any type of recording, especially anything that might contain sensitive information, do not have your email open up in the upper tabs. Don't have any banking account information, just very common sense stuff, things that you wouldn't want people to see. Don't have that available for them to see within your recording. Now that we're recording, we could say that we have started this presentation, and I'm going through. We're doing lesson 6 now, and oops, I've now messed up in my recording. What I can do is I can actually pause that recording, and I can do what's called a truncate. Truncating is where you actually find the point where you messed up. So maybe I liked up into this point. So lesson 6 serial monitor. I really messed up right afterwards. So what I can do is this truncate, which means it records after the seeked position that I've said. So I click yes, truncate, and now it is recording where it was. Now remember, my screen wasn't reset when that happened, so I jumped ahead accidentally. Whenever you do any sort of truncating, you do want to make sure that you are going back to your nice reset position. Another fantastic tool to use, and this happens a lot, is you may mess up and you're not happy within the first 30 seconds. You can easily delete everything and start over from the beginning. You don't have to worry about anything involved with truncating or stuff like that. Depending on your comfortability levels, I would encourage you to just start over. Sometimes it's a lot easier, and it gives you a lot more practice in what you want to say, what sounds well, and it creates a nice seamless flow. When you use a truncate, sometimes things might skip around, and that can look awkward. Now, let's say I am done. So I just need some video footage here. So we're talking, we're recording, it's looking great, and I'm ready to finish. When I'm ready to finish with my recording, I select Done, and then it's going to ask me if I would like to save it. Now I can upload it to Screencast-o-Matic if I want, or I can save it as a direct video file. Saving as a direct video file is going to ask you to choose some things, such as the type. I encourage you to use MP4 because that is a standard. You can rename it, so we can call this one test file in this case, and we can select the folder where we would like it to be found. In this case, I would like it to go to my desktop, but to show you how that looks, it's opening up a file browser or a file explorer, and then I can choose where it's going to go. Maybe I want it to be saved directly into my C drive. Maybe I want it to be saved directly into my desktop. When you've found the place you would like it to be saved, click OK. And I actually do encourage you to keep the highlight cursor. It does make it easier for participants to follow your cursor. As you can see, it puts a nice yellow circle around it. Here you can choose the quality of it. I encourage you to go with normal. It's just what's well. If you need something that requires a high quality, high definition, then yeah, you can. And when you're ready, click Publish. Now, one of the nice things you might see down here is you actually get, and that was just letting me know that it was ready. So let's jump back in there. You might see here that you can see your waveform pattern of your audio. Maybe I know that I don't like the last 30 seconds, right, of my audio. Maybe it's just like this weird blank period. So I can actually choose these sliders here to select the area I would actually like it to record. If I would like to, I can add closed captions, which is neat. And if I needed to, I can also add or remove music from it. Here, if I were to click the more options, just so you can see that, we'll go back here. Clicking on too many things at once can also result in you getting lost. Perhaps I would like to upload directly to YouTube. I can do that. I can also edit my video footage if I need to, so I can cut certain things out. I could show webcams, I can add narration and music, I can select canvas size, all sorts of good stuff there. And here's where we could choose to upload straight to YouTube, Vimeo, or Google Drive. Now that I'm finished with this, I can actually exit out of all of these things and then I'd be ready to upload the video. Now, if you have any questions and you're watching this in training purposes for CCLS, please feel free to reach out to the IT department via email, or if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to leave your questions or comments in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.